Dear Cancer, welcome back to the Renaissance Tarot and happy birthday to all my beautiful Cancers out there. Welcome to the Renaissance Tarot, to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy, where I serve and I slay. I also slay them allergies, so I'm feeling much better today. And this is going to be your reading from July 6th to the 12th. It will be a general reading, so it may resonate with you and it may not. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Cancer. Happy birthday to you. I struggled with singing a little bit because of my allergies and stuff, but I wanted to get it out there. So, happy birthday. I wish you all the best to all of my beautiful Cancers out there. I know that a lot is happening right now with the Mercury retrograde. I can feel it too, especially as a Leo, with my Venus being in Cancer. So I'm saying, and Mercury retrograde is all about them feelings and emotions and communication and past things. But I'm doing great overall, but I can feel your energy that if you're holding yourself together, you're going to get through this for sure. Cancer, this is literally whatever you're struggling right now, it's going to be the next thing that you are going to figure out like you have done before. Do you catch my drift? You got this. So Cancer, I'm on my schedule. I just want to give a quick update. Thank you for your patience. I have about 2.5 weeks left for my Ironman in Idaho. And I've created my schedule for 2.5 weeks to lock in for my training, like really, really hard, like hardcore, for 2 weeks. And then the last week before the race, I'll slow down a little bit to save the juice for that. But your readings are going to be up back onto the same schedule, the same day. The days have been a little bit different. Okay, morning, evening, whatever. But I'm still on top. I'm still on top of it. I'm a servant slave. So, Cancer, your challenge is the Four of Swords. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Fool, followed by the Nine of Swords and the Two of Cups. So Cancer, your challenge here with the Four of Swords has a lot to do with you resting, healing from something, okay, Four of Swords. Right now, for many of you, this could be also a no contact situation. You know, Four of Swords means that you are at a place right now where you're really trying to heal from something, okay, a situation here that ended in the past. That's what I'm seeing. I don't want to spoil the reading too much, but I'm seeing here in the present moment for you, in the present situation, you have the Eight of Cups. So some of you could be, you know, in a place of like separation, choosing whether you should walk away from someone or not. And this is a channel, Cancer, that if you're new here, feel yourself to feel comfortable like home, and you can ask around the ones who have been here with me. I don't sugarcoat anything. I'm going to give you the truth that I see here. It may resonate with you, it may not, but I do see here a very difficult situation, and you're healing from something, and it hasn't been easy for you, okay? So you're going inwards. Some of you are meditating. Some of you are doing, you know, a lot of self-reflection here. You're contemplating what's going to come next for you, okay? Because this is your birthday season. The sun is in your sign. A lot of reflections is going on. A lot is going on your mind. We're going to find out about this, and we're going to clarify to see what's happening. In the recent past, dear Cancer, you have the Nine of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. Some of you are dealing with an earth sign. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Could have been a Leo here, another water sign, and air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. Now, in the recent past, Cancer, we have the Pentacles. Pentacles, when it comes to the speed or the pace of something, means very slow. It took months. It took even, you know, just long, maybe even years for some of you to build something with somebody. And all of a sudden, with the Five of Pentacles, there was a separation. I think this, for some of you, could have happened gradually. Gradually, someone started pulling back, or you pull back from someone. There was a lack of reciprocation between you and this person, lack of equal give and take exchange energy. I think that over time, a lot of you realized that your finances were being affected by this situation as well. So there was a lot of isolation. Many of you went through a major isolation in the recent past. We're going to get back to this, and we're going to clarify this for you. Now, in the present moment, you have the Eight of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Seven of Cups. For many of you in the present moment here, dear Cancer delicious, you are at the place where you're wanting to make a decision whether you should abandon a situation a relationship, or even if something has ended, right? Let's say with somebody, you're debating whether you should offer your love to someone or not. So that's why you're maybe taking a pause and you're reflecting, because this is quite serious for you. I think a lot of you could be having very vivid dreams with the Seven of Cups. You're having lucid dreams. You're having a lot of, how do I put this? Like supernatural experiences. Because Cancer, you're also connected to the moon. And as a water sign, you have a very strong psychic abilities. You know that. Okay, so a lot of you are picking up on maybe cues or synchronicities and confirmations from the universe about your move and about your next step, right? So for a lot of you, it's like you're having all of this information coming to you from all angles, and you're trying to make sense of this. So you're taking a step back, you're going back to yourself, because you need to process the feelings and the emotions and the information and the synchronicities and tolerate everything. So it's okay. It's okay to take a step back. It's okay to give yourself the compassion and the minutes. Like, just excuse yourself and just be like, everyone, family, people out there, I need my time. I need to figure out what I'm going to be doing. Okay, that's how I'm feeling that you might be feeling. So we're going to talk about this, and there is a decision in regards to whether you should walk away from someone or not. In the near future, you have the Queen of Pentacles, Two of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. So there will be a decision that you will make eventually. A lot of you are dealing with an earth sign. There is a very strong earth energy here coming through as well, or air sign, maybe a Libra. So for many of you, I am strongly getting that, one of the things, Cancer, that's really showing up in the future with the Two of Swords is there is a lot of indecision still, because you need a lot of clarity. You need that final, whether that's a final closure, whether that's, a conversation here. I'm not saying you're completely leaving this behind, but you need to have answers. You need answers is what I'm getting, like a lot of answers, in order for you to understand whether you're going to build a household and family with this person or not with the Ten of Pentacles. For many of you, I'm getting here dogs are coming through. Some of you have Huskies, Golden Retriever, German Shepherd, Labrador is very strongly coming through. A lot of you also are dealing with the person who is maybe younger than you or older than you. And someone here is in the position of some sort of like a business executive. Someone who executes stuff. Executive. That's how you pronounce it, right? Okay, someone is in a higher position, okay, of like management, the person you're dealing with. So nonetheless, at the bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming, you have the Fool. So this is going to be a brand new beginning for many of you. But even though, here is the thing, it's not the easiest thing to sometimes say yes to ourselves, especially if we have been people pleasing our whole lives. If you have been people pleasing your whole life, especially Cancers tend to accommodate everybody else but themselves, it's challenging for you to say no to something that doesn't serve you at the moment and embark onto a new journey. But you still seem to be stressed out with the Nine of Swords, maybe blaming yourself. Did I make the right decision? Did I walk away from the right person? What's meant for you will not pass, Cancer. Who is meant for you will not pass. And you're also disconnecting from somebody here that there has been a conflict with the Five of Wands and the Hierophant. Some of you are even married to this person, or you used to be married with them. Hierophant and the Five of Wands, conflict surrounding marriage, commitment, and relationship. And you could be questioning, is this the right decision? I need answers. What if I leave this person and we never get back? People do change, people get better. But you need to choose yourself, and people come and go, but you stay, and you better take care of yourself. You better put your heart first and put your needs first, okay? So your heart, meaning you protect your heart. So let's get into your reading, Cancer. And as a final notice, I want to mention that I do not post readings on TikTok. I don't reach out to people on WhatsApp. Please be careful. I already know that you liked the video before it even starts, so thank you for liking the video. And like I said, starting from the next reading, I am going to be choosing 2 Cancers for the month of June, and the same thing goes for July as well. When I see the comments, when I see, a lot of you making yourself known and talking to me, I can't really reply every single comment, but at least I can try to either heart them or I can see them, because I take a specific time and I go through them, and I can, try to comment as many as I can. This is your season. This is your birthday month. It's my birthday month too, July 28th. So it's a little bit of a longer intro usually. I already know that, but thank you for your patience. I'm just really getting like I'm trying to, the recent readings, I've been really just digging deep into the cards and just really providing a lot more information. I'm not gatekeeping anything, you know what I mean? So a lot of you were dealing with an Aries, okay, with the Emperor, someone older. Now, for many of you, I think you're really disappointed and frustrated about the fact that something here did not work out with somebody. This is what I'm clarifying, your challenge. Because a lot of you try to cooperate with someone with the Three of Pentacles, and you're kind of like realizing with the Wheel of Fortune being in front of the Five of Cups that you had a lot of expectations about this person. Your expectations were really high when it came to this individual. Many of you were anticipating that this was going to be a full-time, full-on committed relationship, but somebody here could have refused to work it out with you. Let's check out what's behind the Emperor. Page of Wands, Ace of Cups, someone younger than you. This person could have also acted very like immaturely, even if they were older. Many of you are disconnecting and you're trying to heal from the disappointment, right? Because I think right now you're also thinking about your career. There is something about your career, Cancer. You could be a counselor, you could be going into school, therapy, or maybe you are wanting to open your own practice. Some of you are wanting to open your own practice. Like I'm getting Reiki. You could be a Reiki healer. So and you're healing from this, and you're also going to be teaching and showing other people how to heal from a situation or from a relationship, that caused a lot of pain. And you're going to help a lot of people. You could even want to write a book. So you need the time alone by yourself to figure those things out, okay? So let's clarify the recent past here, the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles in the recent past year, Cancer, is clarified by the Queen of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, Page of Pentacles. So for many of you, I feel like in the recent past, a lot of you were single. A lot of you were just focused on yourself. You were working on you. You were trying to really build something for yourself, you were focused on your career, on your craft. And then all of a sudden, you went from singlehood to meeting this person, being in a relationship. I think you invested into this relationship a lot. Some of you met this person while at work, or you were working with this individual. Five of Pentacles here in the past is telling me that a lot of you felt that there was this person started pulling away. I just want to touch the past kind of, quickly. But I do see here that with the Five of Pentacles, there was this isolation, separation, sadness, okay, that you experienced in the recent past. It's clarified by the King of Wands, Page of Cups, Knight of Wands, the Magician. A lot of you, I think you realize that this person, there is something about this person exploring another option. Could have been a fire sign you were dealing with, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Someone was, I don't know why I'm getting this energy of this person maybe exploring another love into their life or something like that, okay? Because I'm getting the energies of this person shifting from going to the King to the Knight, a little bit of a player vibe, okay? I'm just gonna keep it real, but I don't wanna we're not here to label or put anybody down. I'm a fire sign, but it doesn't matter. I don't take any sides on the channel, okay? Someone here at Cancer could have had a little bit of a player tendency, non-commitment, okay? There is a little bit of commitment issues here going on in the recent past. Magician, Ace of Pentacles. I think that a lot of you learned about manifestation in the recent past, or you just in general, gained new knowledge, okay? A lot of you also realized that maybe you manifested this person into your life, or you wanted to meet this person. So for a lot of you, there wasn't time when you and this person came back together. There was an apology. But I think with the Six of Pentacles, this is what my intuition is telling me before I even have pulled the cards. Something here was out of balance. And one side was giving way more than the other one. And that's why there was a lot of pain. And we're going to go into tarot and we're going to pull the cards. But this is what my intuition is telling me, okay? So the Six of Pentacles is clarified by the Magician, Nine of Swords, Four of Cups, Three of Wands. Some of you were dealing with the person who was also at a long distance. And like I was saying, out of balance, there is a rejection here, okay? A lot of you offered love to this person. A lot of you, maybe try to make something work with them, but I feel like that all that happened to you, Cancer, was a lot of stress. With the Nine of Swords and the Magician, I think that, with the Magician, my beautiful Cancer, I like to explain the cards a little bit more so that some of you are learning from the channel, to which I'm happy. But a lot of you felt that there was this misuse of power. I don't know if this person was specifically in power, or they were, they had a lot of power within their hand, or money. There is something here about manipulation. Okay, something was just very challenging, and I think that a lot of you, with the Three of Wands tower here, yeah, there was a major tower moment that happened between you and this person. The longer you waited, the longer you try to see if this person was gonna, get back to you or invest into the relationship. It was something that it was a delay, and this delay ended up, causing the separation for many of you. Maybe there was also a silence that took too long. So in the present moment, dear Cancer, you have the Eight of Cups, the King of Cups, Seven of Cups. I'm just going to double check something onto the channel real quick because I just want to make sure that everyone is on the same page. I got to make sure that, the channel moderator knows what's going on because we're moderating the channel. You know what I'm saying? So, because I have videos that are premiering today, so we got to make sure that, everyone is aware of what's going on. I'll tell you about that later, okay? Because it's being moderated. We are wanting to make sure that we're fostering positive community here. So, Eight of Cups here in the present moment. There is something here about you choosing or realizing that, it's just not serving me any longer. I need to walk away. I need to disconnect from a situation. So the Eight of Cups here is clarified by the Five of Swords, Queen of Wands, Seven of Wands, and the Three of Wands. I see here, Cancer, for many of you, you are dealing with somebody that most of the time in the recent past or maybe in the present moment, there is this constant conflict going on. And this could be also because of family members being involved in this situation. I think a lot of you with the Five of Cups, with the Five of Swords, you're disconnecting with the Eight of Cups and the Five of Swords. You're disconnecting from a conflict. You're disconnecting from an argument, drama, constant drama going on. There could be a mother figure, master-in-law that could be trying to cause a havoc and separation within this situation. Many of you, Cancer, since you are a very family-oriented sign, okay, family is important for you. This is your season in real time. The sun is in your sign. Mercury retrograde is happening in your sign, and a lot of you are possibly having flashbacks and the times when things were really, really bad. Because we can't just we gotta be realistic too, right? It's good, it's great, you had great times, everything was great, but gotta look at the situation. How did this person treat you? How did this person talk to you? Did you feel heard by this person? You know what I mean? And somebody coming into your life, Cancer, they should add to your life and not take away from you. And that's something that I feel like you're realizing in the present moment. That's why with the Eight of Cups, you're choosing to disconnect and walk away, and your challenge is the Four of Swords. Because I think it's the silence that's really hurting you. It's also the fact that some of you have invested so much into this relationship that it's challenging for you to disconnect and walk away. So, Knight of Cups for you here, you're headed towards a direction. It's clarified by the Seven of Cups, Six of Cups, Judgment. I think a lot of you are battling and wrestling and debating with the fact that you had a breakup with this person, Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Very painful ending. Something came to an end very unexpectedly. And I feel like that with the Seven of Cups being twice, there is still a lot of confusion. You need a lot of answers. And you are also, logically speaking, you're using your analytical mind, the data, the experiences that you have had with this person in the past. You're realizing that, yes, there is the past connection with this person with the Six of Cups, even if it's a twin flame, even if it's a soulmate. Right now, you're realizing that this person is not able to receive your love. And you are not in the right place right now also, possibly for some of you, to try to give all of yourself to this person. Let's just be honest, okay? Six of Wands, the Three of Swords. So there is something here about you realizing, Cancer, that you cannot sabotage your success and your career. This heartbreak, this breakup, for some of you has actually put a strain on your success. You could be someone that you are very well-known, popular. You could be a fitness person, or you could work with cameras. You could also be an influencer, okay, online figure. So for many of you, you're realizing that, there is just too much confusion going on with the Seven of Cups, and I need solution. I need to get out there. I need to, find what's the right thing for me to do. And you are with the Judgment, Scorpio energy. You are, having an epiphany. You're having a lot of downloads. You're having a lot of revelations coming to you that, this person from the past actually has caused a lot of confusion to you. And, this is the heartbreak and a breakup that you're still healing from. And it would be a mistake to just go back to them right away. I just saw the Chariot here. Literally, you just popped out. So, Seven of Cups is clarified by the Six of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Justice. Could be dealing with the Libra, and there you are. Like, I literally just saw this picking out from the card, and this is one of my most favorite cards, the Chariot, which is the card of a Cancer. Could be dealing with the Libra, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Seven of Cups, you need answers. This could be also some legal matter, separation, whatever, but everyone's story is different, right? I feel like you're really reevaluating in this present moment and reassessing this situation. Because, with the Seven of Pentacles, this is about your money, your resources, your energy, your time. And with the Six of Pentacles, if somebody here is not capable of coming towards your way and putting the efforts and giving you as equally as you are giving to them, they're not texting you, they're not calling, they're not initiating dinners, they're not trying to really put in the efforts, they're not showing up properly, 333 on the clock right now, then there is some, my phone is a little bit, my phone is 4 minutes ahead, but the clock in front of me is 333. So this is you just, reassessing, like when you look back, who was the one who was constantly sending gifts to this person? I'm not saying you're doing things, and then to expect them to do the same thing for you. But there is love languages that everyone has, right? Words of affirmations, gifts, and you're questioning and you're like, where was this person's ultimate love language? And it's hard for you to really find that right now. No sign bashing here. We're being very respectful. But you're realizing that something just was not fair. Something was just not adequate. And I think that, with the Seven of Cups, all this confusion, 777 could be very significant for you. All this confusion, all of this is really making you realize one thing. I need to prioritize myself, Queen of Pentacles. I need to get on my throne. I need to ground myself, Queen of Pentacles, right? You could be embodying that Queen of Pentacles energy. You could have Virgo in your birth chart, clarified by the King of Cups, that's you, the Page of Swords, Ace of Cups, Temperance. Or you could have Sagittarius in your birth chart, or you could be dealing with the Sagittarius. So the truth of the matter here, dear Cancer, is that, you're learning how to change this pain into power with the Temperance. This is blending two different things together, right? Alchemizing, and this is about also healing. Empress, a lot of self-care, a lot of self-love. Now, in the near future, what I'm seeing here for you is do not be surprised if somebody breaks the no contact. I have seen this happen many times. And when I say this, many people come and say, oh, you predicted this and it actually came true. So don't be surprised if someone tries to break the no contact and see if you are willing to work something out with them, because you are on this person's mind a lot. And here you are. You are the King of Cups, you are the Queen of Cups. It's because someone is realizing you're really detaching and you are not breaking the no contact, you are not trying to force anything. This person is going to try to make an attempt to either send you a message. I don't know if they're going to write a letter and tie it on a pigeon's leg and send it your way. But Page of Swords is about a talk or a conversation. Now, this will lead you to ultimately make a decision with the Two of Swords. Because, when somebody from the past that you had a romantic connection with shows up or they want to reach out to you, it does put you in a state of like, what do I do? I need answers. And then you have the Ten of Pentacles. So let's see what is this about? Ace of Pentacles, I think there is an offer that this person wants to make. So the Two of Swords here is clarified by the Two of Cups, the Hangman, Six of Wands, King of Pentacles. So this is what this person wants. This is what they want. They want to make an offer to you. They want to see if you're willing and open to work something out. Honestly, and I don't know if this also has a lot to do because it's your birthday season, because they're aware of that. But for many of you, I think that this is going to put you in a place where you have to put things on a hold. The Hangman, you're not rushing into. The Hangman is someone who is like, whether it's a delay, maybe this is a good delay. You are basically going to be the one that's going to cause or contribute to the delay because you don't want to rush into making any decisions. And that's also very smart, especially during the Mercury retrograde, because when Mercury retrograde happens, people really come back from your past. And this is that season, in the season of Cancer, where a lot of exes are coming back, a lot of people, and we don't want to commit ourselves to anybody or anything yet. We really don't want to. People could knock on your door and, be on their knees and apologizing, and I'm so sorry, but, like, why now, right? Why during the Mercury retrograde? So it's okay. People can do that. They can change, but this is about you creating that gap and that separation to see how has this person transformed and changed, to reorganize your feelings and your emotions, to compartmentalize a lot of things. I finally said that word without stuttering. Compartmentalize. And this is about you just really getting your stuff together, organizing your life. And this is someone that's very earthy, an air sign. Kings, yeah, you might even have two people: the Hermit, Virgo energy, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. So 10 of Pentacles, because it's tempting. You're like, yes, I would want to be with you, or I would want to work it out, but I don't see you really just being sold on it yet. You could be focusing on maybe purchasing a house or property. Some of you are really focusing on your business. So the 10 of Pentacles is clarified by the High Priestess, the Chariot, Queen of Swords, Mega House. This is about you really as the Cancer, the Chariot here, and the High Priestess. Like, this is about you completely trusting your intuition before you would even say something, before you would even announce something. Chariot is the card of Cancer, one of my most favorite Cancers, because honestly, Cancer, as a Leo, my Venus is in Cancer, and I'm a veteran and all of those things. I mean, the things that I've been through also, I will always associate myself also with this card of the Chariot, because it's the leaving the past behind you, leaving the city behind, leaving certain connections and outgrown people behind you and moving forward. And that's the card of a Cancer, right? And because my Venus is in Cancer, it's difficult a lot of times. And Venus is the planet of love, romance, relationships, connections, right? It's difficult to disconnect from the people that you have invested in so much, but you gotta follow your spiritual path. You gotta follow what you wanna do and what's your intuition telling you to do. Before you will announce anything with the Queen of Swords, before you will announce that you are actually wanting to get back with them, or even if they're wanting to tell you, oh, let's go back, whatever, there will be communication. It's important to pause and reflect, because the answer might also come to you when this person shows up, depending on how they're showing up. You will pick up very quickly when this person shows up, whether you actually want to have a brand new beginning with them or not, with the Fool, or if you were to have a brand new beginning, you're going to end up being stressed out again. You catch my drift, right? So let's get the advice here for you and see what's going on, dear Cancer. I'm gonna make myself some tea, ginger, honey, cinnamon, local honey also, okay? For them freaking allergies, but I'm good. Sometimes I just want to go into the pool and just like the professional swimming, just swim for hours and hours. I love the water. So you have the Ace of Cups, you have the King of Cups, and you have the High Priestess. Virgo energy is very strong. Six of Cups. I mean, without a doubt, there is a lot of memories that are coming up from the past in regards to this person. Could be a twin flame you're also dealing with, a lot of on and off. King of Pentacles, Capricorn towards Virgo. Somebody that there has been a conflict with. But Cancer, with the High Priestess, King of Cups, Ace of Cups, you are the King of Cups. Okay, or Queen of Cups, male or female, doesn't matter. This is about you, Cancer, really paying attention to your intuition, close attention to what is it that you need to do when it comes to this person. Are you gonna offer that cup that's in your hand? Are you gonna offer it back to this person just because they're showing up? Are you gonna put yourself on a silver platter and just say, here I am? You're still healing, you're still disconnecting, you're still detaching and being in this place of, still doing a lot of soul searching, okay, self-actualization, self-realization. This is about you being very careful who you allow to come back into your life and how much of yourself are you going to give to anybody coming into your life. Not just one person, not just two people, but this is that moment for you where it's like almost you're being tested by your future self and your higher self. We're not saying walk on eggshells and don't give this chance to this person, don't try to, but this is about you being very careful, okay? Because people, I wish we could I would want to trust everybody. I would want to have, the good faith in everybody and give everyone the benefit of the doubt. But I've come to learn not everybody deserves that. And people really need to pass the test for them to be qualified, I'm speaking specific language, but to be qualified to be back into your life. You know what I mean? So that's what I had. And just in case, if you have some other like people who fumbled you from your past, if they're trying to come back, if they want to apologize, sure. Apologies are accepted in the form of Venmo, CashApp, and PayPal, okay? Or money check or whatever it might be, okay? And make them pay for every minute. The people who try to come back into your life, they'll watch their words very carefully. So, Cancer, happy birthday. This is what I have for you, my loves. I love you so much. I'll see you very soon, and I'll see you into the comment section. Take care. Bye.